What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! In today's episode of What's in CP's Drawers, appreciate it if you would don't forget to subscribe and give a like and a comment to this video. Just helps the channel out. Don't cost you a thing. And lets me know I'm doing a good job. So appreciate that. New tool, the Sunex 3704V heavy duty hose gripper and cutting plier set. Now, quick disclosure why I picked these up. First of all, these are unique, they're adjustable. But yes, I do have a hose gripper set right here, which are the GEARWRENCH. There is another company, somebody said to me one time about USA made, but I'm just going to use this magnet to demonstrate. If you're pulling off hoses, which I like the Lisle hose grip remover. If you don't know what that is this little guy right here, which is one of the most fantastic. It grabs on right here. I know it's not a hose, but see how it pushes the magnet out? You put this on, it has a side, you put it against the tube, and then you got your hose side, and they work fantastic. But sometimes you always come into those places, or spark plugs or whatnot, where you need a little bit something different to grip into. And I do like these double jointed ones. Let me grab a better pair to align with the size. I do like these double jointed ones because the handle doesn't open up as wide. You can get a very wide berth on the open end, but not spread the handles too far. And then you can grab a hold of your material and pull it out. But I also wanted something for some bigger hoses, even some heater hoses and whatnot, air conditioning. So let's look at these bad boys. Now, they do say they have a lifetime warranty, and they are, unfortunately, a product of, what do we got here? Is that Spanish? Yeah, well, we won't say it out loud. We don't want to wake up any woke people, but we don't want to say it out loud. But this kit comes with a cutter, which I don't really need the cutter. So once again, this will be going to a person in need. I'm sure the cutter is decent. Now the handle's not too shabby. I don't see any major light in there. Let me see if I can get there. That's kind of a moot point. I'm really not really interested in these. I don't really want these. That wasn't the point of them. And I don't remember the price exactly what I paid, but they weren't terribly expensive. What I did want, however, was this adjustability. And the fact that these are a slip joint. They have a little bit of a catch in or deal in there, so you can grab the hose and twist on it that way, plus grab on it that way. So like if you wanted to grab your hose like this and work it, and then you could grab it like this and then pull it out, which is nice. And the handles come together kind of close. They do have a pinch factor in them. I'm not going to lie to you there. That was kind of disappointing. As far as how the jaws meet up, it was actually not too... I was kind of glad. I was worried this was going to be a problem. I'd seen some pictures on Amazon where they weren't beating up right, but pleasantly surprised when I got them in the mail and opened them up. Handles are pretty comfortable. They do have a little bit of squish to them. You can see them kind of deflecting. See if they deflect up here on the tip a little bit. No, not really. But once again, this is a different tool for a different job. The slip joint, I wish they didn't meet right down here. I kind of don't understand why they would do that. So that's your maximum right there. But once again, the whole point was so I can get onto a hose like that and then grip it and pull it out like that in a tight spot. And these are the 3/4 inch. So they call these ones a 1/2 inch hose gripper, the 3711Vs. And these are the 3/4 inch 3712Vs. And these ones did have a little bit of deflection, but they seem to come together, honestly, when you... Come on, focus in there, little buddy. So they seem to come together quite nicely when you push them together tighter. But overall, not bad quality. We'll see how they hold up, but they're fairly inexpensive, so I'm really not too worried about taking a chance on using these. Steel definitely a little rougher right here. There's definitely some finishing issues. Not sure that this nut will stay in here. Kind of disappointed about that. Really would rather see something that's more permanent than something that's like this. That means I'm probably going to have to tighten these up quite frequently. Handles, I like the little grip texture on the handles right here. The Sunex name. But steel does look a little bit cheesy in that aspect. But once again, they offer a different element than my gear wrench ones do, which I don't own very many gear wrench tools, but these are kind of nice, and they have a little bit of deflection. They have a little bit of squeeze to them, but these are definitely, you can tell these are definitely better steel than these are. These are, you can see they're kind of porous. You know, like I said, the finish is pretty rough on these at best. But nonetheless, I can say, hey, you know what's funny is that the cutters are actually better finished than these are. Ha! I just noticed this. Look at the finish on these, and then look at the finish on these cutters. So it tells me that they obviously do a little bit more quality control on these probably than they do these. They must not sell a ton of these, but that's why I bought these, because I want to see what kind of value and if I'm going to like these. If not, you know, oh well, I think it was out like 30, 40 bucks, I think is all these were. But like I said, I'll put a link in the description. But it's nice to have a slip joint. And this is kind of a needle nose S-type deal. But, you know, if you want to get into something and you need to work it back and forth or whatnot, Sunex, you know, they're not a terrible tool, but they definitely give you a value and a price for what they are. So I think at the end of the day, you know, we'll kind of have to use them and see what we think. You know, that's just more or less the sort of the story. We got some bowing in here. It almost looks like it's got a bow in there. Huh. That's, yeah, not that impressed with the quality, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, what can you get? What do you expect for 30, 40 bucks? But anyways, guys, it's going to be a quick one for me today on this one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.